obviously got our first set of deliveries. We have storms coming, like starting to rain already. But actually, you can't see from here, but you'll see in a minute when I go over there. These guys are fast. Are they so cute? And then, got another baboon. Got the toga, Saratoga, also known as starburst baboon. They're so tiny. I'm waiting for FedEx to come. But look, they put this bigger one in a jar. I got another Mexican rose. You know I love my Mexican roseberries. Mexican roseberries are amazing. I got some pots set up, but now these guys are going up into that new enclosure. I actually have another one that's coming for the starburst baboon, because honestly, I thought it was going to be bigger. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Felix and put Felix into the new enclosure that's coming, and then go from there. Let's see where this one is. The Hattie Hattie. I got a Hattie Hattie. Have a Hattie Hattie enclosure, as you see. Has moisture. Has more moisture than the other one I got going on. Because they do need a little bit more moisture. There they are. I always like to leave these in with them because I use it for drinking. And of course I brought fruit flies for everybody, because I know they gotta be hungry from the trip. So, but I have 5 more teas coming. So I'm probably gonna have to change stuff around because of the sizes of everyone. They're coming in a lot smaller than what I thought. But I did bring up different size enclosure, like there's this one. And of course there's this tiny one. And then I got these for the arboreal ones. I got like this stuff for the arboreal ones, which obviously I'll use for them. And then I think for the rose gray is a little bigger than what I anticipated. But the Hattie Hattie is a lot smaller. So I was like, shoot. I think I'm going to put the rose gray in this one. Because the rose grays love to dig, and they love to dig down deep. And there's a lot of dirt for the little one. So that should be good for the rose gray. So let's start putting everybody in their home. These two are chasing each other. They're supposed to be male and female. But they don't know, obviously, yet, because they're still too small. But they think, quote unquote. Or as long as they're both, like, a male or female, or 2 females, or whatever. But it doesn't, we'll find out. But that big enough enclosure, I have to worry about that. They should be able to get out of the holes, right? That's the only thing I'm worried about. They're so tiny. Not too tiny. They shouldn't be able to get out of these holes. Boop. Nah, they won't be able to go. But this enclosure is so big for them. Yeah, see, it's starting to rain. We're supposed to get thunderstorms today. So we're going to put these little ones in their home first, and hopefully they go right into their home. I'll open it slowly and just shut it real quick. So, fingers crossed. Let's get the babies in first. One jumped out. Now we're waiting for the other one to jump out of its hole. I think the little pinhead crickets might actually be too big for them. So I'm going to kill the crickets, because they'll eat them dead. Well, they're fresh killed anyways. So I'm going to kill them. Because look, you know the crickets are tiny, but I thought the kangaroos were supposed to be a little bit bigger. And that's okay. But right now their names are Ava and Aria. I know you probably heard those names before, but you also gotta remember, like I said, that I temporarily name some of them, and they come and go, because once I get certain animals, and then I adopt them back out after I see they're healthy and they're okay, and I rehabilitate them, or whatever I need to do with them. So, like, I know I already had Ava and Aria names before, but these two are mine. And once they're mine, the names become permanent and they go in my book. Okay, sorry I got interrupted. Our delivery driver came. It's always the same guy. He's like, I got more of your furry friends. That's funny. Fear not. These guys get some... I'm not trying to break my tweezers. Dang it. Wait! Alright, hold on. Yes, I don't want to break my tongs. Even though I got several tongs, but I still don't want to break them. There's so many other deliveries coming today. Like I said, I have an enclosure coming today that was supposed to be for Saratoga, but I don't know. I always like to wait a minute after they come from being delivered because some of them get pretty bounced and riled up, and I like them to be calm, nice and calm. Even though some of them end up becoming bouncy once I actually let them calm down a little bit too. But that's okay. I love Fear Not. Fortunately, where I am in Pennsylvania, there's only so many places you can get from that I like. I would love to get tarantulas from certain people, but some of them are over the pond. Like Dave's Little Beasties. Guys, you gotta go watch his channel. And obviously everyone should know the Dark Dad. So, and I don't know who Tom Patterson, Cat and them go through. Remember I had to, like, get cute little stickers as business card. Like, I know, I want to start looking at Tom Patterson stuff. I always like to be careful. They package their stuff, like, so awesomely. I didn't get to show you guys how the packaging went with these guys. So we're going to show you the unboxing. Oh, these ones. They're all so tiny, they're all vials. Oh no. I think we're going to have to make some enclosures, guys. The one species I wanted, they were out of. So it was like, oh no. So I had to switch out. But the one I switched the one out, there was Songi, I can't say. It was an island, something. It was a Songi island tarantula, but I switched it out for the Rhododendron island tarantula. Something like that. I got a couple, not a lot of new species. But I'm just excited to show you guys about. Of course, I got a few that I always have. Oh, see? There's the Rhododendron Island purple. There's the Brazilian red and white. I don't have that either. Alright, they're so tiny. So I think the Brazilian red and white is probably going to go in here. Oh no, maybe this one might go in there. Oh no, it's super tiny. Look at that. That one's so tiny. Okay, I think that one might go into that one. I have more enclosures that I have to build because obviously this is not ideal at all. Like at all, because as you see, yep, we're gonna have to fix that. Yeah, there's the Hattie Hattie. I have 2 Hattie Hatties I got. And we got the Peach Earth Tiger species. I don't have that either. Some of these are... I've seen some of these in Dave's Little Beasties collection, but I have not really seen some of these in others' collections. So I'm really interested. And it sucks because the sticker is like right over top of... I'm going to see if I can peel the sticker off and put it... Because a lot of these are arboreal species. So we're going to make some of these up. I'm going to take the dirt and stuff out of these. And we're going to have to make some of these containers. So I'm going to have to go make some containers. I'm going to rehouse. I'm going to put these guys in their enclosures first. Like these guys can go in first because I already got setups. And then I'm going to go make enclosures, more of these enclosures. Because there's a lot more arboreal tarantulas than anything. But my worry is this little brat. These are such a feisty little, fast little thing. So I'm going to do this real quick. I need both hands for this. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Focus camera. I know they gotta be super tiny. There. Remember when they're very, very tiny, they always put them in little paper like that. But I made sure to moisten down the enclosure. Dang it. Can't see down in there. Probably microscopic like the other ones I have. The other ones are doing really good. They're just still so tiny. Alright. That's the red and white. The other one I actually did was the white knee. That was in the square container. That's actually the white knee. That's the red and white. That's Zoe, the Mexican white, needs Amber with the E, not Amber, but Ember. This is the Rotenone Island purple. I pulled out the front part, so they gotta be way back in there. I let my spiders come out on their own. Unless, I always wait. There's a reason, because I don't like stressing them out. I don't like ripping them out. If they're tiny like this, then I'll just let them come out on their own. Now, of course, the toga was in one of these containers. When they're in one of these containers, then yes, I will gently guide them into their little enclosure at the time. But when it comes to the slings and stuff, I let them come out on their own. There's no point in forcing them, not rushing them. I know I want to see them. I'm excited to see them. To how pretty they are, but eventually they'll be out, and I can still videotape them. It's not like my camera's going anywhere. So, I don't know why people just, like, rush them out and be like, oh, we gotta see them right away. I know that people are excited to see them right away, but it's less stress when you're a spider if you just wait. Because they don't stay in the things forever, trust me. I've been working with tarantulas for a long time, and I just really don't like to rush them out. There is a Hattie Hattie right there in the front. So I know they'll eventually be out. They're going to eventually come out for food. They're going to eventually come out for water. And they're going to want their hiding spaces. Especially the species like Hattie Hattie. They like to be back. And like they obviously back in those areas. A lot of those tree spiders and Hattie Hattie, they're all like that. So eventually they'll be out. So I'm not worried about it. And then this is the peach tree. That one's also in the front. Obviously the dark coloration is the tarantula, but we'll see them fully stretched out. I give it a little bit. It won't take them. Some of them won't be long. See the legs and stuff. So once they're fully stretched out, and with them being in the clear pots like this, well, okay, we can see them no matter where they are. And then of course eventually I'll take these out. Sometimes it might take a little bit, because sometimes some of them do take a little bit to come out, and then the time I get to it, they start webbing up the pots. But I always eventually get the little slings pots out, because with the Indian Oriental, it took like a couple days to get the little container out that I came in. But now we see it all the time, like, so it's fine. So they're all sitting in their little containers. I'm gonna let them de-stress. Like I said, if they don't come out by a certain point, then I'll gently guide them out. Or, but they're fine. They're fine as long as they eat and drink. And if they want to use their little container as their little hidey hole, I don't even care. I'm just a little bit different about it when it comes to my slings. Slings you don't want to stress out. The more you stress out a sling, the easier it's gonna die. And you don't want your sling dying, especially because some of the cost of tarantulas these days, and with the way things are about to be with those turfs and all this other crap, things are going to get expensive. Shipping's going to be expensive. Importing these tarantulas in are going to be a lot more expensive. And the only way to get half of them probably is going to be from breeders. So, yeah, see, here's this one coming. Like I said, they'll eventually come out on their own. They'll figure it out. They'll be like, oh wait, I can move my legs. Come on, babies. Which one is that? Oh, that's one of the new species that I don't have. That's the island purple. Oh, and the glare is not helping any at all. Look at that. Let's see if I can zoom in. Beautiful, beautiful spider. See, like I said, they'll come out on its own. And once it comes out the whole way and settles somewhere, I'll take the pot out. So we don't have to worry about anything. But see, they can find their own way out. You don't need to rush them out. They do beautifully on their own. Oh, it's spinning up little webs as it's walking. Yeah, see, it's feeling around and know that it's safe to come out. And that it's okay. I know with the bigger channels, they want to show off the slings they got right away, and they want to show their audience what beautiful species they got this time. But like I said, that just stresses the spider out, honestly. See, They come out on their own. They ain't dumb. They ain't gonna stay in there forever. Just gotta let them get comfortable. This one's a adventurous little thing. Let's see if I can try to. I wonder if I turn on. There we go. There we go. That's better. It's probably gonna hide because I turned on the lights, but well, at least we got a glimpse of it real quick. Now they're gonna hide down underneath. Oh, we went back up to its hole. Okay. I wasn't expecting it to jump back up in its little pot. Look how pretty that is. I'll probably throw some food in for them though. I know some people like to wait. But it depends on where my spiders get shipped from. And with them being slings. And fruit flies ain't gonna hurt them. You know. Now eventually they'll come back out. I have a lot of slings that do this. Oh, my foot's falling asleep. Sorry guys, my foot's falling asleep. I have to move it because the way I'm sitting. My foot's still healing because I'm having a broken toe. It's gonna run back and forth between the pot and the underneath and around. It's gonna stay close to the little entrance of the pot until it knows it's totally safe. I think they're totally underneath. Because as soon as I pick it up to put it in the spot that I'm gonna put them, it's gonna run back up into there. And that's another reason why I leave the pots up in there, because it's like their little safety thing. It's like a safety burrow in a way, because they did travel in there and they've been in there for the past 24 hours. One less than 24 hours, because these guys were shipped out last night. And I got them, and it's 10 o'clock this morning. So, at least 12 hours or so. They've been in there for a little bit, quite some time, for them to get comfortable. So it's kind of like a little safety burrow. I know a lot of people want to make sure their slings are okay. And make sure their shipment came alive. What I do is I obviously see, like, the front's pulled out. Or I like the paper is pulled out in the front in there. I do touch their legs. That I do. I do check to make sure they are alive. I either take a spritz of water and spritz it down and through, and you'll see them move. Or I touch the tip of their little foot. If they're moving, like that, see? That little bump right there? You see how it's the legs moving? So, you know they're fine. Make sure they're alive. I always make sure my spiders are alive. That's definitely a guarantee. That's why I know a lot of people pull their slings out to make sure they're stretching, moving, they're doing good. I make sure they're moving and they're okay. And other than that, I just let them go. I let them be happy little spiders. I see the legs are moving. This one's way down in there. I scared it. Like I feel bad for the little baby. Oh my god. The red and white and the white meat are so tiny. So tiny. And I scared it because when I opened it, it was like towards the top and I touched it and it ran the whole way to the bottom. But it's okay. I'll eventually come out and we'll see it. It's gonna take a while to see them anyways, because it takes a little bit for them to grow. Everybody's out right now. It is raining outside. And this is why I definitely noticed with tarantula behaviors, they all come out. All my spiders are out. So even the big ones are out right now. None of them are in their burrows. And I notice that when it rains. Because obviously they're probably scared of getting flooded. Because in nature, what happens is they come out of their burrows when it starts raining heavy or when it starts to rain, because their burrows get flooded. Obviously, no brainer, especially if they're burrowers. The burrows get flooded, so a lot of times they come out during the rains and they'll hide in the rocks or somewhere else, but they'll come out of the actual burrow site, or they will dig down further, or like these guys will go towards the bottom, because with the tree dwellers, they're normally up on top of the canopies sometimes, or in the middle of the trees. They would actually go towards the bottom of the ground. So it's interesting to see they're all out. Like everybody's out. So it's really cool. It's really fascinating to watch these guys' behaviors during the rainstorms and stuff. Let's see where our beautiful boy is today. He blends in so well. I think it's towards the bottom. See, when it rains and stuff, the stat likes to go to the bottom of his cage. And he'll just hide down there. You won't really see him much. That's another behavior I noticed. He's a tree snake. So, the rough green snakes, obviously, just like the smooth green snakes, live up in trees and up in bushes and stuff. So when it rains, what I've noticed with his behavior is he likes to go towards the bottom, or he has a burrow down there, like towards the back, and like in the middle here, I put some burrows down there for him with cork bark. He likes to hide. He will hide. Bella's loving her new cage, even though she's scratching the dirt off. I have to find something better to hold that up. Obviously, her nasty little sharp claws. She does have sharp claws for a gecko. But she's done beautifully, though. She likes to hide right in the middle there. Right underneath that. Because underneath this middle branch, there's a bunch of brook. And she hides right in the middle. But everybody's doing beautifully today. And our baby down there, that's our brook house gecko. Don't worry, Lily's fine. The little annoying little Noel is fine. I just moved her cage to right there. And the GBB's downstairs. So, make sure everyone's nice and cool. It is kind of cool today. Spring starting soon. These two little ones, that's the only thing I hate about Cameroon geckos is they're so tiny. You have to play search and find. I gotta take their container out because they both ran out. The other pair I have, my kids took, so I got myself a pair. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. I'll dig them out later. We'll see where they are later when I feed everybody. Oh, there's one. I see a tail. But yeah, we're gonna do some feedings later. I'm gonna go in there and kill those crickets, obviously. I'm about to do that next because they're too big. But yeah, I got a couple things I gotta go do. And we will check up on all the little babies and everybody else later on. So I will see you guys in a few. Good evening, guys. Okay, now it's in the evening time. Yeah, you see Avery's up there. She's starting to fall asleep. She's like, I'm done with today. She's always done with life. Alright, so I've been getting enclosures, obviously, lately. Because obviously, I got that one. You saw that one this morning. This one I couldn't do on camera. I had to do it with 2 hands because he was in here. This brat. This Felix. My feather-leg baboon. Oh my god, Felix is such a jerk. And it took me half an hour just to get him into that cup. I don't know if they're gonna come out or not. And yes, the lid is on top. The lid is on top. I had a cute setup for him though. Like, I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Trust me, if the plant's not squished, it will bounce back. It's just lightly on top. Yeah, like obviously I feel like his name on there. Obviously, brand new enclosure, as you can tell. But God, I wish there was no glare. Okay, you know what? The only thing that works in my freaking room, I swear to God, I put some crickets in there to lower them out. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, I accidentally dropped a couple of little pieces of this purple stuff that was in there. Hey, those little feeties! It's actually like little purple, like hamster bedding. It's like that material type stuff. Cheap stuff. I had it stuck on my shirt and it fell in there, but I'm not reaching my hand in there right now to dig it out. I'm sure it will be okay. It's not like it's gonna kill the spider. So I'm honestly not that worried about it. But yeah, Felix is in there. I'll get it out later. When Felix is not pissed off at me, because Felix is pretty pissed off at me. Like I said, I don't know if Felix is a boy or a girl yet. If it's a girl, I'll probably just name her Francis or... Oh, Fiona. I'll probably name her Fiona. That would be a good one. But yeah, as you see, it's a brand new enclosure. Cutely done up. Like, I took out... Obviously, I used their cork bark and stuff. I built a tunnel ahead of time for them because I was hoping they would just run down through. No, of course not. Not Felix. I just fed all the snakes too. They just, oh my god. Shiva, she went crazy. Sat and just grabbed the mouse and just dived right into their little hole. And Aries over there, she popped up out of the corner and then disappeared with the mouse. They act like I didn't feed them last week. Starving children, I guess. But everybody's doing fine. Like, there's a little one running around. They've been running around collecting little fruit flies and stuff. So cute. They're a cute little bunch. Yeah, the lights are starting to turn off, as you can see. The lights are turning off. Look how cute they are now. The Cameroon dwarf geckos. Now I can see why my son stole the last pair from me. I thought they were going to be a little bit bigger, though. I need to stop thinking things are going to be bigger. But sometimes when I'm supposed to get something small, they do end up coming big. So, yeah. I thought they were going to be a certain size, but nope. Because they did get bigger than this. These are babies. Hi, baby. So, they do get to be a nice, cute little size. But, like I said, I was expecting one size, and then we got miniature baby size, but look at the pretty colorations on them. Very, very beautiful geckos. I don't want to bother them too much. Yeah, everyone's still getting used to their homes and stuff. As you see, Felix was up here, but I pulled Felix down, obviously. Here's my Indian Oriental. They're out and about. I know that I'm going to be rehousing them fast. I know they're fast growing. So I have a feeling that one's not going to be in that enclosure long. Let's turn the light on for a second here. Oh yeah, she's right down there. I don't know if it's a girl or not. Oh boy. And my other Mexican rose gray. I have like 4 Mexican rose grays now. So that's my other one. That's Sasha. See, I just got an enclosure set up for this one. As soon as the fruit flies are done, Felix's old enclosure, I'm going to put this one in right away because the Toga Baboon, you see how big they already are? And they're bolty. They're very bolty. I want a depth enclosure for the slings when it comes to these guys because the way they bolt and the way they like to run out real fast, I don't want them to be in a sling pot and I have to fight to feed them. Like, I really don't. I just have fruit flies in there to occupy it for a second. But, yeah, they can be fast and bolty. It's gonna get crickets. I'm gonna get a crickets. Like I said, the fruit flies is just a distraction. Because I'm gonna have to rehouse it. It can't stay in that enclosure. But I got the enclosure already built. Thanks to Felix, so you need an upgrade. I'm sorry, Felix. See? I already have it all done up. So, now Felix's enclosure is going to be for that one. And it can't get out of the holes, and it's big enough, so it can growl it in there for a while. So everything will work out. Lily's hidden, like always. But Chub Chub's out. Oh, showing off my babies. Chub Chub's right over there. He's always in the same spot right in the water dish. I think he's... There's his plant still doing okay. I'm surprised. I normally kill the plants. But yeah. I think this one is definitely going to need a rehousing right away. Because even though I made this cute little burrow, I'm going to try to replicate it. So, I'm going to try to take it out on this and throw it in there right away. I need them venom. Why swell? But yeah, I'm going to wait till the fruit flies either die off or eat a bunch of them. Because they still eat them at that size. But then once their stupid bugs are gone, we're going to take venom here, and they are going to go into a new home. And then we'll just have this sling pot open for the next sling that I get in. It's baby season. I always get a bunch of slings. Such a cutie. Anyways, I have nighttime routine to start doing because as you see, all the lights are starting to turn off. So I gotta start turning on the other lights. The little lights right there, I gotta start turning them on. And I gotta take my nighttime medicine anyways. I just wanted to show you some of these guys. That one's like halfway out. They're kind of getting there. But yeah, we'll wait till later on tonight and we'll see who we can catch on camera. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.